1. Ancient Greek concept of eudaimonia. In ancient Greece, happiness was known as eudaimonia, which translates to flourishing or living well. It was considered a long-term state of being that resulted from living a virtuous life, rather than a fleeting emotional state. 2. Epicurean hedonism. Epicurus, a Greek philosopher from the 3rd century BCE, believed that happiness came from the absence of physical pain and mental distress. He advocated for a simple life, free from excessive desires and fears. 3. Buddhist concept of sukha. In Buddhism, happiness is known as sukha, which is considered a fundamental aspect of the path to enlightenment. It is achieved through the cultivation of mindfulness, wisdom, and a sense of detachment from worldly desires. 4. The pursuit of happiness in the U.S. Constitution. The United States Declaration of Independence, adopted in 1776, lists the pursuit of happiness as one of the unalienable rights of citizens, alongside life and liberty. 5. The science of happiness emerges. In the late 19th century, the science of happiness began to take shape with the work of psychologists such as William James and Sigmund Freud. They explored the concept of happiness as a psychological state that could be studied and understood. 6. The Easterlin paradox. In 1974, economist Richard Easterlin discovered that once basic needs are met, additional wealth does not necessarily lead to greater happiness. This finding, known as the Easterlin paradox, challenged the conventional wisdom that wealth and happiness are directly correlated. 7. The first happiness survey. In 1965, the first National Happiness Survey was conducted in the United States by the National Opinion Research Center. It found that 34% of Americans reported being very happy, while 21% reported being not too happy. 8. The concept of flow. In the 1970s, psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi introduced the concept of flow, a state of complete absorption and engagement in an activity that is often accompanied by feelings of happiness and fulfillment. 9. The happiness movement. In the 1990s, a happiness movement emerged, led by researchers such as Martin Seligman and George Vaillant. They advocated for a shift in focus from treating mental illness to promoting mental well-being and happiness. 10. The First World Happiness Report. In 2012, the First World Happiness Report was published, ranking countries based on their citizens' self-reported levels of happiness. The report has since become an annual publication, providing insights into the factors that contribute to happiness around the world. These historical facts highlight the evolution of our understanding of happiness, from ancient philosophical concepts to modern scientific research and global surveys.